up, guys? What up, boys? How we doing? What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. We got... Good morning, Alex. Yo, what's up? What's up, Daddy Walrus? What's up, Daddy Walrus? Anyways, we have the Stanley Cup tonight. Who are we betting on? Oilers plus 142. Damn. Yo, who are we betting on tonight? I don't know. But let's get in some bets. What book do you guys want to start out on? What book do we want to start out on? Whoa. So, I guess we're going to start out on FanDuel. I'm going to get this tennis bet locked in. What up, guys? I see some people asking for rebet, so we can do rebet in a sec. But check out this play, bro. Callan Avonsky. So you can see FanDuel's only limiting me to 45.73 on this play. But look at that, man. It's a crossed market. DraftKings Pinnacle have this around, plus 125, plus 130. It's arbitrage. So one of those, wow. Holy! Dude, FanDuel moved that quick. Damn, FanDuel moved that quick. Yo, what's up, guys? Flith, please, Papa. Hella sleeper stuff. Dude, what is this, man? So, who the fuck is she? Azura Stevens. There's a ton of liquidity on Novig. What is going on, man? Damn, there's a lot of bets. We have a lot of MLB today. So, let's start getting something going. She sucks. UCLA. Dude, people love that. I love that song. But anyways, let's see what we can do right here, okay? So what do we have? We have a WNBA same game profit boost on FanDuel. Should we do sleeper first? So let's take a look at sleeper. Yo, you guys think the Pacers are winning next game? Holy moly. Sleeper has a 50%. Dude, Sleeper has a ton of promos. I've said this before. Usually the multiplier boosts are pretty trash. However, the 50% profit boost, we definitely want to take advantage of. 50% is a shit ton. Basically whatever you bet is going to be plus EV. So usually what I try to do is just find, like here, for example, Novig has cauliflower. Her over's at plus 114, and there's a decent amount of liquidity. Again, because these betting exchanges have no limits, they are swarming with sharps. And we want to fade her PRA. So it's under 37.5, I apologize. Again, I don't know why Sleeper does this. They put their odds in decimal format, so OddsJam just kind of converts it to American odds. But let's do the Sleeper promo first. And then, any Jake Berger value? Yo, good question. I do love Jake Berger. So we got our first play in, but what else do we like? So we have cauliflowers under. Is beautiful. We got Jackie Young under in RAs. Yo, this could actually work with the WNBA profit boost. So maybe first, I'm just going to get the WNBA profit boost locked in. Maybe a little bit of positive correlation on this if the game's if the game's kind of a blowout, they'll both get less minutes, whatever. What's up, Alex? Hope you're good, brother. Am I tripping or is he lagging? Am I lagging? Am I lagging, boys? I hope I'm not lagging. Yo, am I lagging? Am I lagging? Anyways, let's check out DraftKings Pick Six. So, on DraftKings Pick Six, they have 2 WNBA promos, but I go hard! I was streaming last night, so I already did both of these plays. Why? Because I go hard. But let's see, what is the best WNBA value? Holy shit, man. Oh, baby. Pick Six has a lot of value. So probably the best play if you haven't used the Pick Six discount is I would run Veronica Burton. She's bad. Oh my God. Over 14.5 PRs, points plus rebounds. So you could run this with the Paige Buckers discount. I mean, this play actually has pretty incredible value, like you can kind of see here. Every other sports book, this is just right off the odds jam. Fantasy Optimizer, it just points out line discrepancies. All these other books, like FanDuel has her line not only a point higher, they also have her over favored. You could also take her over in points. What's annoying about Pick Six is you can't do like multiple sports, which is a little bit annoying, but what is going on, dude? Sheesh. Let's see what we can do, boys. Let's see what we can do. So, oh shit, bruh. Dude, Shea's rebound line for game 6 is only 4.5. Seems a little low, but I don't know. Damn, there's a lot of WNBA value. You could also take Aliyah Boston over 12.5 points. Again, DraftKings Pick Six. You probably have access to it, even if you don't have DraftKings Sportsbook. They have 2 WNBA discounts. Burton is the best play, and there it goes. And there it goes. So, unfortunately, they already removed it. So you could run Aliyah Boston over 12.5 points. Aliyah Boston over 12.5 points. Check her out. So, you know, you can see every other book has her at 13.5, or even some books have her at 14.5. I don't know what, you got to be finding value in the market. Let's get a Pick Six NBA slip going. Pacers are winning. We're going to a game 7. Damn, dude, this book is popping right now. So the first play we have is I Heart. No, this is NBA. So I got to switch. And again, you can't pair picks from multiple sports. So the first play we have is I Heart under 9.5 RAs. What is an RA, Alex? That's a great question, Mr. Student Boy. It is rebounds plus assists. Why are we betting that, not rebounds? Well, that has better value. So if you look up I Heart, every other book, where do they have him? You know, you can see PrizePicks has his line lower at 9. Every fucking pick got to have value. And then all the sports books like FanDuel, whatever, they have the under heavily favored. Pick Six is a fixed payout sports book. Halliburton better wake up. Stop gatekeeping. Show us Chalk Boy back live. Yo, what's up, Marcus Shart? How you doing, bro? Halliburton better wake up. Is WNBA worth playing without a promo? Hallie's selling next game. LOL, bro is injured. Yo, let's get a slip in. Okay, so the first play, I Heart, under 9.5, rebounds plus assists. What do we think about it? Amazing value on this play on Pick Six. All the books have the under heavily favored. Beautiful. Damn, dude, there's also some MLB value, so we got to keep moving. Oh, shit. On God. Dude, ooh. Angel Reese, ooh. Well, the problem with WNBA on Pick Six is they give you worse payouts than the NBA. What else? Hurry. Shh, chill. Chill, bro. We have Neesmith over in rebounds. Again, Pick Six, fixed payouts, take his over, under. We have Shea over in rebounds. And this is also positively correlated. Notice how Pick Six, they give you a reduced payout multiplier, or you can take it as a regular square. All these picks have absolutely stunning value. Look at that, bro. Every fucking sports book, ProfitX, FanDuel, all these books have Shea's over. Heavily favored. So, we got 3 picks so far, but we got to find some other plays that we want to go with. Fuck, dude. So sexist by Pick Six. I know. Yo, we're going to finish this slip. How much should we bet on it? How much will DraftKings take? We'll got to see. So what else do we want to go with? Because there's also some MLB value. Shit. Yo, you guys say Halliburton's selling. We think Halliburton's selling. I kind of like this play. It's also positively correlated with Nemhard. Is Halliburton under 20.5 points plus rebounds? Yo, what do you guys think about these 4 picks so far? Again, you do not want to run a 4 pick on Pick Six. They only give you a fucking 8x payout. So, something like this would be insanely correlated. Miles Turner also had rebounds on the over. Shit, dude. What do we think? Honestly, I think it's kind of beautiful. Neesmith over, Turner over in rebounds. Fade Hallie, points plus rebounds. He's not clutch. He's also injured. Is Hallie 100% confirmed to be playing in Game 6? Yo! Happy Pride Month, everybody. Happy Pride Month. Can we report Pick 6 for racism? Well, that's not racism. That's sexism. That's sexism. Shit. I have gone through the math behind DraftKings Pick 6 for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo, what do you guys think about this, man? Boom! $2,000 to win 50 fucking K. Let's go. What book do we want to look at? Let's go! Dude, look at that play. Tell me that shit's not hitting, man. Yo, what book do we want to look at? Hi, Mom. Don't call me Mom. He's gonna play, but he's gonna be fighting through ankle tightness. He's not gonna do good. This may be the perfect slip. Shea over, Hart under. Kind of love it. Do rebet, please. You guys want rebet or should we do more sleeper? You guys want rebet or should we do more sleeper? Tell your sister I said hi, Alex. Shut the fuck up. Do MLB. Do more sleeper. Okay, so let's look at sleeper. We already got in one of these profit boosts, but let's see what else there is. Let's see what else there is. So 3-pick entry, we are going to get a 50% profit boost, which is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. So let me cook something up real quick. Check this out. Yo, guys, check this out. So we have Chad Patrick, under in K's. Just trying to find a little bit of value. I love fading Caitlin Clark. Dude, I don't even know if Caitlin Clark scored over 21.5 points this season. She's been injured. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure she had like 8 threes last game, but whatever. And then I'm also going to fade... I think this is the play. This is a 3-pick entry. Again, sleeper, you know, plus 115 is what Odds Jam says. Sleeper says 2.15. 2.15 just means plus 115 odds. You're betting 100 to win 215. 115 in profit, and this is a 50% profit boost. Tell me that shit doesn't look amazing. You said there were MLB and WNBA value on Pick 6. There are. Do you guys want more Pick 6 or do you guys want new sports books? Oh, my fucking groin. Yo, Alex, can we see some MLB round robin plays? You guys like round robin? What the fuck? I gave you guys too much time to bet it. I hate when I do that. Fliff banger and then Pick 6, please. We could also do a PrizePicks banger. Yo, so I'm just going to replace this with Alicia Gray under 3.5 assists, minus 119 odds. Again, if you're on YouTube, dude, 50% profit boost. Again, Sleeper's a very hard book to beat. Yo, Sleeper is a very hard book to beat in general. Why? Because they just charge a lot of juice. I mean, look at this. Minus 112, minus 145. They're offering worse odds than Pinnacle on both the over and the under. Like, they have a 57-cent spread. Compare that to Pinnacle, 30 cents. Caesars, 30 cents. Like, that's why I usually don't, you know, on these streams, place a lot of bets on Sleeper. PrizePicks, por favor. Fliff, por favor. Fliff, Papa. I'm at Cold Stone. Yo, are we lagging or are we good? We lagging or are we good? Alex, I got a crispy haircut. There we go. Dude, I need to get a haircut. Fuck. Let's see. So I see some people asking for Flip. I see some people asking for Flip. Some people asking for Dabble. Some people asking to see the Kobe game-worn NBA Finals signed jersey. So, dude, why is this shit not loading? Knicks t-shirt and Pacers hat. This is not a Knicks t-shirt. This is just a very boring Nautica shirt that I think my dad got me, but oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, boys. Yo, baby. Yo. This is good. So we already have UFC lines coming out for this weekend. So I'm going to give you a little parlay. If you don't know what a parlay is, it's a combination of bets. Here you can see the market is locked. You can get the fight to go the distance at plus 150 or to not go the distance at minus 150. So even if you know nothing about the UFC, this is a locked market, right? You can bet 100 on the over to win 150, or you can bet the under 150 to win 100. Dude, why do these guys have the most complicated names? Why do these guys have the most complicated names in the world? Okay, so we want the fight to not go the distance. This N-word eating shrooms like Israel is bombing Iran. I'm not on shrooms. I've never done shrooms. Run that shit, boys! Dude, get in a gambling mood. And then the second play we want to be on, this play also has very solid value, is the Guardians plus 140. So this parlay comes out to plus 300, minus 150, plus 140. It's beautiful. Sorry, you're good, bro. PrizePicks after. PrizePicks or Dabble. We have options. You guys like this Flip play? Yo, have people been able to get it locked in? And Israel didn't bomb Iran. Yo, who's bombing who? I'm not super up to date on the news either. Who's bombing who? PrizePicks. Do Pick Six. Yo, get that shit locked in, baby. Get that shit locked in. I see some people asking for a rebet. We can take a quick peek. I mean, rebet again, they have their normal app. There honestly is some pretty, wow, there's a lot of value on rebet right now. Fuck, dude. There's so many sports. Bro, why are there so many sports books? Okay, I see most people want Dabble in Pick Six. So let's take a look at Dabble. First play you have. Line is not available on Underdog. Not available on PrizePicks. You guys like Dabble? Where's your smoothie? It's right here. Dude, we have been hot on Dabble. Virginia recently legalized Dabble. So Casey Mize, whatever, he's gone over the past few games. That's priced into the market, into the odds sportsbooks are putting out. Every book has his under heavily favored. DraftKings minus 160. All these books are data points. So let's get in a Dabble play. Oh, shit. And then we can move on with our lives. We could fade Halliburton again. But what I think I'm going to do, simple little 3-pick entry on Dabble. I use all these DFS sites. You never know which book is going to have the best value on a given day. Sometimes Dabble is pretty dry. Sometimes it's not. Why is your groin sore? Dude, because I ran like 8 miles yesterday. I ran too much. I ran a little too much yesterday. 3-pick entry on Dabble. Again, you can copy it directly from the app. What do we want to do, though? We want to do PrizePicks. We want to do... Damn. So Dabble limited me to just 23.62 on that play. Fuck! Nah, it's okay. I thought I used to get $47, but anyways. I do feel like we've been crushing Dabble since I got it back. Again, it wasn't legal in Virginia for a long time, but now it is legal. So take advantage while you can. Yo, check this out. So the first play we have is Kelsey Mitchell. You guys wanted prize picks. Let's do a prize picks. So the first play we had is Kelsey Mitchell. Over 17.5 points. You can see every sports book has her over heavily favored. Great, great, great. So let's do a little 5-pick entry. You guys want a 5-pick entry, 3-pick entry, 2-pick entry, 1-pick entry? Hernandez over in HRRs. Sure, fine with it. So we're going to get in a slip right now, okay? TIA score over 1.5 HRRs. There is a fair amount of good stuff available right now. So once again, you can see PrizePicks has this guy as a demon at 5.5, but then you can also bet his under. Makes no sense. 4 picks so far. 4 picks so far. What do you guys think about them? Damn, there is a lot of esports value. What the fuck? Why? Why are they all so bad at setting lines? Look at this, bro. Fallen. Every other book has this guy's line at, you know, you would never see Siakam's point line at 26.5 on Underdog, 24.5 on PrizePicks, but these esports betting markets are just so inefficient. Wow. So this would be a 5-pick flex play on PrizePicks. That's the best type of slip. I've done videos kind of like breaking down the math behind PrizePicks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, we all agree though. Nobody's betting on Oklahoma City on Thursday, right? They're not winning. They're not winning. So if there's no correlation, no payout shift, I mean, the optimal type of slip on PrizePicks is 5-pick flex plays. I've done videos kind of breaking down the math. Alex, if Pick 6 hits, fly us out to a finals game if the Pacers win. Play UCLA or 2C slide already. Thunder is winning Thursday. It's Thunder are winning Thursday. I think it's Thunder are winning Thursday. Anyways, here's the link to the YouTube video. And thank you, Vinny Curry, for putting the link in the chat. Yo, thank you, Vinny Curry. Vinny Curry is the GOAT. He's always putting the PrizePicks link in the chat. Thank you, Vinny Curry. Alex, did you ever think about playing video games professionally? What? No, I did not. What careers did I consider? Not really many, dude. Just things related to gambling, which basically means finance. Working in finance, you're basically just gambling full-time for a living, but you're taking a paycheck and not, you know, the risk. Yo, check out this. Holy shit, this is a good play. You can get this on DraftKings or FanDuel. It's a crossed market. Angela Resse. So we have our girl Angela Resse. Over 11.5 points. She's like a probably beautiful French woman, WNBA player. FanDuel limits me to $99. You can see there is a shit ton of liquidity on Novig. So I could arbitrage bet this. I could go to Novig, bet her under for 86.70 because, you know, these two books, literally minus 118, plus 118, these two books, all books set their own lines, have such different prices. I could just arbitrage bet it to guarantee a profit. But again, because there's a ton of liquidity on Novig, it's almost certainly a sharp better. You know, you want to put some weight into exchanges, especially when there's a lot of liquidity available. Dude, there are so many bets. Holy moly. Dude, what is going on? Jewel Lloyd, under 14.5 points on DraftKings. Like, this is the world's best play. Every book has the under heavily favored. DraftKings is Arbitrage to Pinnacle, a really sharp book, and Novig and ProfitX, two of the exchanges. By definition, one of these two bets, fuck, it logged me out. Log me in. Alex, we might get drafted soon. Fam, you got homers down already? We'll do FanDuel in a sec. You guys want to do FanDuel? We can do it in a sec. 687. Okay. So, Jewel Lloyd under 14.5 points is a crazy good bet. Unfortunately, on DraftKings, I get My sportsbook bet's pretty limited. I don't even think Pick Six. I don't really think Pick Six has limits, but DraftKings Sportsbook, they're probably the most beatable sportsbook, which also means, because they're one of the softest books, the easiest to beat. I mean, again, if you want to make money on DraftKings, find crossed markets with sharp sportsbooks like Novig, ProfitX, and Pinnacle, and just bet the side on DraftKings. This bet or this bet has to be profitable plus EV by definition, because you could bet both to guarantee a profit. Woo! What did we want to do? We were talking about Pick Six. We were talking about Angelica Reese. Is she bad? We were talking about Marte. Look at this play. Marte home run on DraftKings looks pretty incredible at plus 450. Arbitrage, one of these two bets has to be profitable. Literally average price in the market, plus 358. About as clear as it gets on Marte that you want to run his home run at plus 450. Yo, we got any Diamondback fans in the chat? Over under 1.5 Iranian headshots. Do you ever run and smoke cigarettes at the same time? I don't smoke cigarettes. All Hernandez does is K. He just does coke. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Anyways, what do we want to do? So we got PrizePicks. Again, here was the play. I know I already put the link in the chat, but if anyone hasn't betted already. There's the PrizePicks play. Did you do a line at the Pacers game? Shut up. Alex, do you mix Adderall and Coke? Oh my God, shut the fuck up. Yo, what book do we want to do? Unfortunately, what book? Pick Six MLB play. Okay, let's check out Pick Six again. People want Pick Six. We can do Pick Six. I gotta find my spreadsheet with the WNBA. Fuck, dude. Let me go to my Google Drive. What is the optimal slip for WNBA? WNBA Pick Six. I break down math. I'm good at math. So the optimal slip for the WNBA are Pick Six and or 6 pick entries. At minus 137 implied odds. Dude, I thought I logged back in. I did log back in. So let's go here. Whoo! So I already gave you some WNBA picks for the promo, but let's see what else there is. Do they have any other promos, man? Promos tab. So they had an MLB. Oh, the MLB profit boost I already used. I did this last night, but we can do another MLB play if there's anything decent. If you haven't used the MLB promo, damn, dude. What was I saying? If you haven't already used the Pick Six MLB promo, they have a 50% profit boost. I would run Casey Mize under 4.5 strikeouts. You can see, here, every sports book has Casey Mize. His under is heavily favored on Pick Six. You take the over, under, you get the same payout. All the other DFS sites have his line at 4. So I would run Mize under. Dude, wow. I would run Mize under 4.5 Ks and Slade Cecchione under 2.5 earned runs. I would just keep it simple. 2-pick entry. For the MLB on DraftKings Pick Six, 2-pick entries are optimal, mathematically optimal. And again, the reason it's so confusing is they give you different payouts depending on the sport. WNBA, 2.5x is only guaranteed for a 2-pick entry, whereas for the MLB, it's 3x. It's confusing. So Mize under in strikeouts, Cecchione under in earned runs, 2.5 earned runs. Dude. God damn. So, what is going on, dude? Oh my God. What is going on? Yo. So again, unfortunately, NBA is the best payouts on Pick Six, and that's also where the value is. So you have Wiggins, who went off last game. So again, I already did a play for the NBA today, but I feel like there's just so much good shit. What other books do we want to look at? I feel like I've done everything on this live stream already. Maybe I should just go to bed. So we have TJ McConnell under an RAs. I love that. Obviously, depending on Halliburton's injury, maybe he'll get more minutes. I don't know. A lot of that information will probably come out in the coming days. Toppin. Dude, so there's just a shit ton of value. I mean, here, right, Toppin, McConnell both come off the bench. So you get positive correlation on their rebounds plays. There's just a lot of shit right now. Kind of crazy. But on Pick Six, they start to limit you. Like, you'll notice now, because I already placed a big entry, I don't know what it is. They just lower it to 250. So you can kind of get more action down, but they limit you at a certain point. Holy moly, there's some good Pick Six value available right now. You feel me, dude? We want to look at books where there is value. Should we do another PrizePicks play? Oh, you guys wanted a FanDuel play. What do you guys want, bro? What do you guys want? Oh my God. It's always interesting. So you can see Slade under. We're already on his under and earned runs, or I recommended that on Pick Six. All of the books, for whatever reason, maybe it's lineups, sharp action, all these books have ripped his under to being the heavy favorite. So I'll give you another Dabble play. Cecchioni, under and outs. Hallie, under and RAs. We're fading the fuck out of Tyrese. God. So again, look at this. I mean, Pinnacle, which is known to be one of the sharpest books, they have the under as a minus 175 favorite. Right on the odds jam. Positive EV tool. So check this out, man. 3-pick entry on Dabble. You can copy directly from the app. I want PrizePicks and chicken. Just got here. Any DraftKings plays? DraftKings what? Do you want DraftKings Pick Six or do you want regular DraftKings? If you had to live in another country, what would it be? Probably Canada. Canada has good sports betting. Canada actually has great sports betting. Woo! So here is the second Dabble pick. Whoa, we have a lot of fucking bets open from last night too. So again, you should be able to copy it directly, on the app if you wanna copy it. Show the Pick Six play, please. I got you, bro. I got you. Here are the 2 Pick Six plays. Tell me they're not hitting. I dare you! Tell me those shits aren't hitting. Bro, these hit. We make 56K. Pacers win by 20 points. We all fly out. Minnesota, what am I saying? No offense. Oklahoma City. Dude, I thought about going to a Thunder game this year. It's just, I don't even know. I couldn't point out Oklahoma on a map to you, bro. We have a sweat tonight for one of our 6-man slips from Underdog. Do we? Do we? Oh, shit. We do have a sweat. We got a big sweat. Let's go. So there's a lot of WNBA tonight. Alex, how do you handle losses? I jack off and go to bed. Oklahoma is in the middle of the map. You lying ass mofo. Dude, I don't know where Oklahoma is. Also, I don't think there's any sports betting in Oklahoma. I think it's actually one of the worst states for online sports betting. Dude, this is crazy. So there are limitless arbitrage bets right now. Look at this. So here's a perfect example of a play that looks incredible. Lexi Hall. Over 3.5 rebounds. FanDuel is crossed with ProfitX. This bet or this bet is profitable. Exchanges are very sharp when there's a lot of liquidity because they have no limits, right? So ProfitX is a data point indicating to us there's some sharp bettor using ProfitX who's trying to bet on Lexi Hall's over at minus 107, right? They're offering plus 107, so they're trying to bet it at minus 107, the over. And we're able to get this at a better price. So Lexi Hall, in rebounds. Do you watch Ava Adams highlights? Do you watch Mia Khalifa highlights? Is she the one on the Liberty with the big forehead? Mia Khalifa highlights. Is she the one on the Liberty with the big fucking forehead? Mia Khalifa. Rings a bell. But... Sheesh, dude, all these books have value right now. I just don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. So we have Lexi Hall. I mean, look at this. This is just crazy. DraftKings, only book with Courtney Williams over and assists favored. Look at this shit. Every other book under favored, cross market, arbitrage. You could arbit with DraftKings, make a risk-free profit. So you know one of the two bets has to be plus EV by definition. Sheesh. Let's see what we got. So there we go. Fucking DraftKings. Angel Reese. This line's still available. Dude, the market, these exchanges, I mean, someone's trying to bet, like, on these two exchanges, there's almost 10K in liquidity, offering her under at, like, plus 118, which means the person's trying to bet her over at minus 118. So, you can get this on DraftKings, too. Angelica Reese over 11.5 points at minus 110. That looks really solid. What were we talking about? FanDuel. People want FanDuel. I got you. Let's see what we got on FanDuel. We were so close last night. Fucking Julio Rodriguez, dude. Fucking Julio Rodriguez. Yo, who should I bet on for the Stanley Cup tonight? She's just changed her name to Angelica. She's a veteran on the Liberty. Let's get some Dinger Tuesday, perhaps. So, FanDuel has a promo. Any home run bet, any home run parlay. Dude, this actually seems very good, though. Ryan Nugget Boy Hopkins to record a goal, plus 340. FanDuel is arbitrage with Bet 105. It looks incredible relative to Circa's market. All these books make money by charging a spread called the VIG. So if you just de-VIG the market, plus 295, minus 375. So they're charging an 80-cent spread. Circa has an 80-cent spread, plus 295, minus 375, 80 cents of juice. You strip out the juice. This would be the fair market. This is the most important calculator in sports betting, bro. Yo, who's winning tonight? Panthers are winning. Edmonton's winning. Panthers are going to nut all over the Oilers' goal. Damn. Dude, Underdog, I've been waiting for an hour. Come on. You guys want Underdog? And some of you guys saying Underdog, some of you guys saying FanDuel. You're fucking confusing me. Fair value according to Circa, plus 312. We're getting plus 340. You guys want Underdog? We'll do Underdog next. Chill. 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 Yo, look at this baseball team. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, man. What do we want to bet, okay? So I do like this hockey play. On FanDuel, they have a 50% profit boost on any home run bet that you lock in. Any home run bet you lock in, you will get a 50% profit boost. The question is, where's the fucking value? Who do we like? Who do we like tonight? Alex Burleson, plus 520. What do we think about Burleson, plus 520? So, these are probably the two best picks right now. Burleson and Dominguez. Shit. Anyways, so I ran Hopkins as a straight bet. Nah, I don't like Tatis. Fuck, dude. What other value is there? If there's nothing, we can move on. So, any of these bets you could apply with the FanDuel promo. No. Christian Walker, plus 350. Nah, pass. Goldschmidt, pass. Bichette, pass. So let's see what else there is. Maybe we can run another goals play. Sam Reinhart, Evander Kane. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's a Stanley Cup profit boost anyways. So, probably if you haven't used the FanDuel promo, I would just pick one of these guys. Again, you're getting a 50% profit boost. Both of these picks are already, pretty solid, plus EV. So, just pick whichever one you prefer. Damn, dude. I feel like FanDuel always has the most value on player doubles. Andy Pages, plus 480. No other book even offering above plus 388. So, maybe they'll let me get a long shot in. And then we can move on to Underdog. I see some of you guys asking for Underdog. Pages double, Burleson home run, Dominguez home run. Just a crazy long shot for tonight. Again, for the 50% profit boost, I would run Dominguez or Burleson. There is a lot of doubles value. A lot of doubles value. But let's check out Underdog next. Let's check out Underdog Fantasy. What do we think, man? Underdog? If you could only bet one sport, what would it be? It would probably be the NBA. NFL is good, but you just don't have as many games. What's nice about the NBA is there's tons of line movement. There's really good live betting opportunities. Oh my God. Yo, Underdog is popping with value right now. Neesmith, under 11.5 points. Take his over-under on Underdog. You get the same payout. All the other DFS sites, PrizePicks has his line lower. Every sportsbook has his under heavily favored. Beautiful. Stunning. Second pick, Aliyah Boston. Over 7.5 rebounds. Every book has her over massively favored. And let me guess, PrizePicks has her line at 8. Make sure every fucking pick you ever lock in has an edge. You're going to make a ton of money. Obviously, we want to fade Shea. Actually, they just bumped him down to 33.5. Never mind, they just bumped the line on Shea, so we got to start moving faster for all the people who wanted Underdog. The newest member of the Giants, he'll probably have a rocky start. Rafael Devers, under 1.5. Matthew the Liberator, over 4.5 Ks. What do we think about these 4 picks so far, boys? What do we think? What do we think about these picks so far? What do we think about these picks so far? Shit, dude. So there comes the multiplier. So now I'm back to 4 picks. So I'm going to try to do a 6-pick entry. That's the best type of slip on Underdog Fantasy if you kind of go through the math. So again, here are the first 3 picks. Here's the 4th pick. Holy shit, there's a ton of value. Wow, we are gassed up. This is the play. This is the play. This is the play. Get it locked in ASAP. Underdog moves things fast, but there is some ridiculous value. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go! Yo, have you guys been able to get it locked in already? Yo, you guys get this locked in already? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Take a screenshot if you want to tail it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, now it's down to 5? What did they bump? Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. Replace it with this. 1, 2, 3. 3 different WNBA games. All unders. Should I make an Underdog account for my sister? Do whatever your heart pleases. 6-pick entry on Underdog Fantasy. $25 max bet size. They're telling me I've already hit my max betting limit on Neesmith. Unfortunately, this exceeds your daily limit. Whatever. So I'm not even going to be able to bet it. They're hitting me with the bullshit, you've hit your daily limit. The bullshit, you've hit your daily limit excuse. So annoying, but damn, there is some good value all over the market right now. Who would have thought player doubles is just like popping? Corbin Carroll, absolute GOAT. There's just a shit ton of value on FanDuel. So what I will do is so one thing I don't do, honestly, on stream enough is place round robins. Because I do like round robins. I do like round robins. A round robin, if you've never bet on them, I'll show you. It's just a combination of parlays. A combination of parlays. So for example, all 3 of these picks have ridiculous value, or maybe let's just make it 4 to make this more interesting. So obviously this parlay, basically, I mean, fucking 78.6 to 1. You could run these as straight bets. You could parlay it. What a round robin is it's just a bunch of smaller parlays. So if you do 3 by 4, even if one of these guys doesn't hit a double, you're still going to make a shit ton of money. Because what it does is it just runs 4 different parlays with every combination of 3 picks. Carroll, Bellinger, Dingler, and then you avoid Armstrong. So basically, if you like parlaying, it's kind of a way to trade. It's kind of a way to trade Dude, why is there so much value in player fucking doubles? So I'm curious what would happen here. So if you put 5 in, that actually means you're betting 5 times 15 total. So you're betting $75 total. So buy 2s means you're running every possible combination of 2-pick parlay for $5, and you're running 15 of them. Dingler plus Bellinger, Dingler plus Carroll, right? So obviously if every bet is plus EV, you're just running a bunch of smaller parlays, your round robin will be plus EV. Yo, what's up, Snowman Sports? Yo, what's up, Snowman Sports? Yo, what's up, Snowman Sports? What up, Snowman? How you guys doing? How you guys doing, Snowman Sports? Yo, Snowman Sports, you guys say, if there's anybody most likely who's addicted to cocaine, it is probably Snowman Sports, based on the name Snowman Sports. Bro, Snowman Sports, people say I seem like I'm on cocaine. This guy's name is fucking Snowman. His name is fucking Snowman. God damn. Anyways, should we do a PrizePicks play? What do we want to do? We've been doing some FanDuel. I think we've done basically every promo. You might be on the same snow. Takes a cokehead to know one. Shut the fuck up. Do the sleeper promos, bruh. Sleeper, bruh. I never get a please, but we can see what other sleeper promos there are. So what I'm going to do, Eskimo Picks Fraud. Yo, what up, Snowman Sports Raid? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run Hamby under 4.5 assists. So this. Dude, there is a fair amount of value right now. I think you put a little too much caffeine in your Coke. Halliburton undergoing MRI. Yo, MRI. What is his points line? His points line in game 6 was, in game 5 was 17.5 maybe. 17.5. Yo, Snowman Sports, take a look at these beautiful parlays. $2,000 to win $50K. We think that shit's hitting? It's beautiful. Anyways, we were talking about Halliburton. Where is he? Dude, 14.5 points line for game. Damn, dude. The Pacers may be fucked. Are the Pacers fucked? Turner more than rebounds is a very contrarian play. The weird thing is, even with Hallie kind of injured, the line has not moved at all. I feel like it's been the same way all day. Plus 200. Actually, it does seem like the lines maybe moved a smidge towards OKC. Yeah, actually, lines are definitely starting to move a little bit towards OKC, which is annoying, but that's okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's see what we can do. DraftKings, there's always a ton of value. It's probably the easiest sports book to beat. Holy shit. Yo, look at this play. Look at this. Caitlin Clark over 7.5 rebounds, plus 290. Fucking FanDuel, dude. They just bumped that to plus 270 right as I was talking about it. Do Profit X. Anyways, there's a bunch of other good bets. I mean, look at this. John Quell Jones, shit ton of liquidity. Arbitrage to Novig. One of those two bets has to be profitable. The value almost always is going to be on the DraftKings side. So if you use DraftKings Sportsbook, literally that is the winning strategy. You just find crossed markets, arbitrage, and just take the opposite side of the sharp book for the soft books. DraftKings, MGM, FanDuel. So usually I put in like whatever, Pinnacle, Circa, Novig, ProfitX, the sharp books. Tyrese strained calf. So are exchanges the sharpest now? Well, not necessarily. Exchanges, it depends how much liquidity there is, right? By that, like if there was only $34 on Hamby versus, let's take the extreme. Let's say someone was offering her over for $1 million, which means they're trying to bet her under at minus 140 for $1 million. They probably have some inside info. They're probably a sharp or a syndicate who's very confident, you know, in the early value before these sports books have really gotten much, if any, betting volume. You feel me, dude? Damn. So DraftKings, there's like limitless shit, but I feel like we've already done some DraftKings plays. So let me just get rid of it. Oh my God. Look at this arbitrage bet. Fliff and Profit X. Someone go bet this. You can get the Pacers at plus 240 on Profit X, which means plus 233 once you bake in their juice. And now it's gone. Thunder at minus 205 on Fliff. God damn it. The sleeper play expired. Were any of you able to bet the sleeper play, or did it expire too quickly? Yo, were any of you able to bet the sleeper play? Let's see. So, unfortunately, they expired the Hamby play. I'm going to fade Hallie. I mean, first of all, this play has solid value. Second of all, why not? I know the game's a bit farther away. Here's the play. Damn, Pick Six is popping with value right now. Oh, shit. What's the next PrizePicks taco? Is there a new PrizePicks taco? No.